Ravi? How is the Josh? Hi, sir. How is the Josh? Hi, sir. I said, how is the Josh? Hi, sir.
All candidates are generally seen, they have got lot of fear about group training exercise because this you may not have ever done it. Some hint you might have got during, in case you are an NCC cadet. And that fear of unknown which really scares students. Today I am here to clarify all the doubts and to take out your fear. Kindly listen to me very carefully. You can ask your doubts, you can post your query to me. First and foremost thing, it is not an individual task, it is a group task where a candidate's capability to coordinate with the group, his planning ability, his administrative ability and his organizing abilities are being tested, and his group behavior is also tested, and his not only understanding of problem, how he solves a problem, how quickly and how correctly he solves the problem. And mind it, each and every step is very important. Now let us discuss how it starts. When a group of 12, 14, 16, 18, they are put together in a group and you are now taken to sand model room. At time it can be a sand model, it can be a cloth model, any of this kind is there, and you have to understand the details. When GTO is introducing you to sand model or cloth model, kindly listen to him. Don't think that after this, when GTO briefs out, you will ask your neighbor. There are all the chances that your neighbor who is standing on your right or left may not have understood it. And GTO will not feel bad even if you ask your doubt 100 times. He will start the exercise only when you say yes, you have understood. So, first you have to understand this sand model. What is there in the sand model? There is an arrow which indicates north. GTO will even tell you the actual north on ground also. In cloth model, certainly the top side of the cloth model is north. Then the scale. You see, an area of 50 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers cannot be shown inside a small sand model, inside a room. It is a scale. Maybe 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. That means 1 centimeter on cloth model or sand model is equal to 5 kilometers on ground or 1 kilometer on ground, whatever is the scale given. Follow that. You may be feeling that two places are very near, but if you see, measure them, if there are, let us say, scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer and there is a distance of 10 centimeter between two places, then it is 10 kilometers. So while calculating, imagine the 10 kilometer distance, whether you are covering on a bicycle or you have got a jeep or you have got a motorcycle or you are walking on foot, calculate as per that. So understanding north, then knowing the scale. And sand model is something like a 3D model on a reduced scale. Understand. Then you see the landmarks, which is the village, which is the road connecting it, whether it is a fair weather road or not, whether the culvert on the that particular road is functional or not. Sometimes culvert may be fit only for the two-wheelers. It may not be fit for four-wheelers. That GTO will tell you. The flow of river, whether it is flowing from east to west or north to south, you should be clear about it because that makes a difference. If your boat moves along the flow of the water, it takes less time. When it is against the flow, then it takes more time. You should, in case there is a railway line, you should know the timings. You should know the location of railway station. You should know the locations of primary health center. You should know the location of airfields. You should know the location of police stations in case given there. You have to pay attention to it. And it is not something big issue or is out of there. Very clearly you are being explained. Yeah, GTO will even explain you one more thing, whether your mobile phone is functional or not, whether towers are functional or not, and which is the nearest PCO or a landline telephone which is available there. Kindly pay attention to these things. Kindly pay attention where is the hospital, which is the nearest hospital, nearest airport. All these things you must pay attention. Now, when you understand all these things, then GTO will take out a narrative. It is called whites also. Basically, a situation is painted. In that situation, there may be number of problems. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it can be 10 also. Number of problems are given in that. Then comes what is the time? Time now, the exercise time, and the time by which you have to finish your task. Again, in case you have got any particular doubt, you must ask immediately to GTO. Don't think that he will feel perturbed or he will get annoyed with you. No. You have to answer correctly. So, to answer a thing correctly, you should know the problem correctly. So, GTO has explained you the complete narrative. Now comes your turn. The written material which he has given you, that will also be withdrawn from you. And now another white sheet is given to you where you have to write the solution. Now, for those people who has got fear, another fear of unknown, that how to answer this problem. So firstly there are 3 headings I will divide on which you must pay attention. Heading number 1, number of problem, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, whatever, like you continue. Then second is resources available. I'll separately discuss that. And third is solution, which has to be written in sentence form. Firstly, you have to identify number of problems. Write down in the sequence. There is no problem. Sometimes people discuss, you have to write only priority wise. That can be discussed when you solve it. Now, from the initial starting onwards, write down the problems. It may be small, it may be big. Let us take there are 6, 7, whatever number of problems. Then comes resources. Resources are very important because these resources will enable you to solve the problems. Among the resources, the first thing, the manpower. What is the size of your party? How many parties you can divide your complete group? How much is the support of local population available to you? Sometimes, certainly, when you are working near a village, the fit and the tough young population is certainly available to you. Then comes the vehicles. Do you have a vehicle? Whether it is serviceable or not. There may be a vehicle, either it is not having petrol or it may not be having, engine may not be functional. So resources available but not of use. So you can write vehicle, 2 jeeps, 1 serviceable, 1 not serviceable. Then there may be police vehicles also, or there may be any other government agency which have got a vehicle which is explained in the your narrative. Then comes the availability of police station's location. That gives you how much police is available with arms and ammunition, so that can assist you during your duties. Then comes in case there may be location of a helipad or an airport or a bus stand, that you should know. It can be very handy to you. There may be a train which is going through your particular area, that can also be handy to you. You should keep note of such things. Then primary health centers are also available in case you are operating in a rural area. You must keep an eye on it. Then comes the time available. Very important. The exercise timing is given to you. Let us take now, the exercise time says it is 1100 hours, which is in a general language it is called 11 am. And you have to reach your location back to your place by 1800 hours. So How much time is available to you? 7 hours. And if your location is far off, which needs half an hour to travel, then time now 11 hours, time to complete task is 18 hours, and time for traveling is half an hour. So you have got 6.5 hours now. So again I'll repeat, resources available is a manpower, it is a vehicles, availability of police, then hospitals, primary health center, helipad, bus stand, railway station, a boat house on a river side, and then time available. All these things are important. If you have been able to identify problems and your resources, then you will not find any problem in giving solution to all these things. Now while solving, now here comes a very important factor. Now you have to see which is the priority 1 problem and which is priority 2, and then what is priority 3, miscellaneous. This is very important. And priority 1 is always life, human life and even animal life. Life is the most important thing. Then the priority comes to the property, especially the national property. Anything which belongs to government or which belongs to even the normal citizens also. Property becomes important. And third is some miscellaneous issue which can be addressed if time available. It should not happen that you are addressing a priority 3 problem in beginning, and when there is no time left, there are priority 1 problems which are still lingering left out. Here you will be faltering the thing. Always decide priority. Priority 1, life. Priority 2, property and safety security of national infrastructure. Very important. Priority 3, all miscellaneous issues after these. Divide your party. Gentlemen, always remember, whenever you make a team is always more than 1 person. Never consider that you will make team of 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. No, not possible. Minimum team requires 2 persons. So keep a track of it. And be quick also. Be quick in utilizing your resources also. Be very quick in coordinating things. You will never go wrong. And you have to solve that problem well within time. Let me tell you, when you follow these norms, you will be solving this problem in the best manner. For writing all this, when the narrative is taken back, you are given approximately 10 minutes. The narrative is taken back. In those 10 minutes you write. After writing, your whatever thought process you have put on paper is taken back, and now comes the narration of your solution. Be very confident, be very clear that what step you have taken, why you have taken, what are your priorities. There should not be any hitch. Be clear about it. Confidently give your plan. When everybody gives a plan, after that then there is a discussion in the group, and one of the person on behalf of group, he gives the group planning. But don't think he gets an advantage of this. Generally a leader emerges whose plan is best, and then his plan is added with some of the changes, and certainly then that gentleman gives the plan. There is no extra advantage, but certainly he surely comes into limelight. And there also, when he delivers this with confidence, with clarity of mind, with nice communication, it certainly brings him into limelight. And after this, then exercise is over. You should be very confident while giving your plan. Your body language should sound very positive. And let me assure you that fear of unknown now will not be there. Thank you. If you have liked this video, kindly share and subscribe. And in case you have got any queries, kindly post them in the comment box. Your queries will surely be answered.